Assalamualaikum, my name is Afiq bin Ruslan. My matrix number is 2020-458572. My class in this semester is PEC 1104A1.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amarifki bin Isham. My matric number is 2020855016 and I am from class PEC 1104A1.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azrul Hakimi bin Muhammad Shukri. My matric number 2020826606. My class PEC 1104A1.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afiq bin Ruslan and I am the representative of my group, which I would like to present about the project of early strength sustainable concrete, and the subject code is ECS268. So let's begin to hear our presentation. First of all, I would like to present about the background of innovation. Wood ash is the powdery residue remaining after the combustion of wood, such as burning wood in a fireplace, bonfire, or an industrial power plant. It is largely composed of calcium compounds along with other non-combustible trace elements present in the wood. It has been used for many purposes throughout history. Next, I would like to present about the process of making wood powder. First of all, we must choose a piece of wood. Choose a piece of wood that you want to cut into small particles. The harder the wood, the better results you will have with your finished product. Next, we must cut the piece of wood. The size and shape of the final particles will largely depend on the type of saw blade in use. Finally, we must grind the wood. Once the wood has been cut into its shape, it is time to grind it to obtain sawdust. There are devices known as chippers that make short work of this task. Advantages of wood powder. There are 6 advantages that we have been found from this sustainable material. First, the ability to work independently without the need to involve professional builders. Next, sawdust concrete is extremely easy to process. If necessary, you can easily cut off the excess from it in order to perfectly fit for masonry. Next, low weight allows you to save time and money on the construction of the large-scale foundation. All components of sawdust concrete are of natural origins. Its safety is much higher than that of cinder blocks. The material has high vapor permeability, which allows the walls to breathe. Finally, the material has a long service life and also very good in a good sound insulation. Next, I would like to present about the effect of the uses of wood powder in the strength of concrete. Since wood powder may be obtained at virtually no cost, the cost of concrete can potentially be reduced by replacing sand with sawdust in concrete. As the quantity of sawdust increases, the amount of wood extracted increases, thereby leading to further reduction in the rate of hydration of cement. The density of concrete decreases as the percentage replacement of sand by sawdust increases. The effect of sawdust on the strength of concrete was more pronounced than the effect on the density of concrete. Finally, the compressive strength and the density of concrete reduced as the percentage replacement of sand by sawdust increased. Next, I would like to present about the impact of economic and environmental in our country. First of all, for economic, wood powder is a sustainable material that can be easily obtained from sawing a piece of wood. Thus, this will make the cost of construction decrease and can save a lot of money by wasting it on the other construction materials such as cement or aggregate. Moreover, wood powder can be mixed with those construction materials like cement and aggregate to form a mixture of materials. This has been shown in this experiment when our group mixed the wood powder with the construction materials. These sustainable materials can lower the cost of a project. Apart from that, wood powder is also a reusable material. For example, the excess of wood powder can be used as a fertilizer of a plant, which can also save the cost by purchasing the new fertilizers. Next, for the environmental part. Wood powder comes from process of sawing wood. It also can be made by using a machine that grinding a part of tree such as trunk, branch and root. The unused wood that came from the old house can be used to make wood powder. It did not affect nature in order to produce it. Other than that, wood powder is a biodegradable material. It can biodegradable without take a long time to vanish. This is a good for our nature because it can save the ecosystem from being contaminated. Besides, wood powder can dissolve in water, so there is no harm to aquatic life if it was thrown in the sea or river. The process of making wood powder does not result in greenhouse effect. This is the compressive strength test procedure. First, the concrete sample is being placed in the compression machine on a vertically direction. The loading platforms is being touched on top of the concrete sample. Next, you must apply the load in the machine and take out the specimen when the specimen started to fill. Record the data from the compression machine and observe the graph that being shown in the compression machine. Next step is you must clean the compression machine using a brush. Finally, you must repeat all the steps using the other specimen that have been taken out from the curing tank.